Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Hooked on Bass and Cats. Today I got some new rods to show you guys, along with some new reels, and also this is about a year old, but this is a newish Catfish rod and reel I got. So let's start out with the Catfish one real quick. Let me set this down. It's an 8-footer, 2-piece. Anytime I got a rod over like 7'2", I like to get a 2-piece to fit my vehicle easily, but most of my other rods that go from 7'2" down are 1-pieces. And make sure I don't got this upside down. So first up is the new Ugly Stick Catfish Special Rod. Really awesome colors. It's 8 foot, medium heavy, 10 to 30 pound line, and 1 to 3 ounces. And on it, I got an Abu Garcia 6600 C4, which is a really sweet reel. I tried to get the 6500 C3, but they're all out. And the main difference between those and this is this one's got higher speed gears in it, which is just fine for channel cats, because if you could use it for blues and flatheads too, but with that you would probably want a lower gear ratio like the 6500s, just so you could get more torque on them. And then I upgraded this reel handle to the Abu Garcia power handle. I like it a lot. Before it had the 2-paddle one on there. And instead of the switch, this one has a thumb push button. And then it's also got a clicker on it. That you can hear. It's fairly loud. And I got to use this quite a bit last year. I bought it at Catfish Connection right when they first came out. Hold on, let me put this aside and I'll talk more about it with you. Yeah, I bought it in last June. I wanted to put the Abu Garcia 6500 on it, but they were all out, so I had to get the 6600 C4. I got the 8 foot, so I can reach some of the farther spots that I like to catfish from shore. You could get quite a bit longer casts on it. I did put 20-pound mono on it. Eventually I'm going to put braid probably for this upcoming season, just because you could cast it a little bit farther. But it worked great. Any of y'all who know about the Shakespeare Ugly Sticks, man, they're basically bulletproof, tough as nails. I got some from a long time ago that are still going strong. I also have some of the previous models, which is the white one, the Catfish, just the regular Catfish one, not the Catfish Special. You could pick one up for, like, I think one of those, the old ones, the white ones, was I think 49 or 59 bucks. Last time I saw this one, I believe I got for 69. But you don't need to have nice gear to go out and catfish. When I first started, I used to just go get $20, $30 combos from Walmart, get you some sinkers, some hooks, some bait, and you're good to go. But I have a lot of these and they've lasted over the years. So as far as the price, you really can't beat one of those, because they're going to last a long time. Like I said, I've never had one break. You know, so if you're just getting started or you're on a budget, you can get one of these and be out fishing just like that. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Now, of course, all of us that really love fishing, we're going to like nicer gear. But, you know, even me, I don't usually spend over 100, 110 bucks on a rod. And the most I spend on my reels is 100, except that one was 160 for the Catfish one. But Abu Garcias, they last a long time, those round bait casters. Alright, so next up is the rod I was telling you guys about that I just got at Sportsman's Warehouse the other day. This is a 7'2", heavy action Shimano Claris for bass fishing. So I could use it for frogging in the thick vegetation, pitching and flipping in the brush. Let's see, make sure I don't hit the ceiling again. I seem to do that a lot. Scrape the ceilings with these rods, which ain't good at all. So yeah, it's a 7'2". For braided line, you can use 40 to 65 pounds. Mono is 15 to 20. Heavy action, or heavy power, fast action, which means the tip's it's gonna bend fast close to the tip, and you can tell this thing, it's definitely a heavy action. It's definitely got a stiff tip, which ain't bad for what I'm gonna be using it for. But this rod retails for $79.99 at Sportsman's. I had a $50 gift card, so I only paid like 30 or 40 bucks out of pocket, but I love these grips on it. These non-slip wing grips. And this thing is light, especially for a heavy action. Usually on a heavy action, sometimes you'll have a heavy tip, and you can notice that on the water, but this one's fairly light. Yeah, I like that color too, that green and black. Shimano makes really good products. Shimano, Diawa, Abu Garcia are really, really good brands. Lose as well. Yeah, it's a good looking rod. Alright. Moving on to the next rod. Now this one I bought in a combo, and I really, really like this spinning combo. It's another Shimano. It's called the Shimano Symmetry. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's another black and green. Doesn't have the wing grips on it, but still really nice grips. For a combo, this came with a really good reel on it too. It's a 2500 size. This is, let's see, I think this will be the right direction for you guys. So it's a 7-foot, one piece, medium action, or medium power, fast action for lures, 1/4 ounce up to a 1/2 ounce. And what I really like about this rod is look at where the balance point is. It's actually even farther down, closer to the butt. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really awesome that it's balanced that good. Another cool thing about this rod, and part of why I got it, is this 2500 size reel. It actually is a high-speed gear, which you don't find all that often in spinning. Spinning is usually like a 5-to-1 or a 5-3-to-1. This is actually 6-2-to-1. So if you're bass fishing and bass picks up your bait and starts running at you, you can pick up line faster to be able to set that hook on them. Yeah, I think this rod's really beautiful. I think I got this for $89.99. I went and looked back on Sportsman's to try to get another one, but they were sold out in this size, which is unfortunate. It's got great balance. It's got nice line guides. And an important thing too, I always check is I look straight down, make sure the line guides are lined up straight. You'd be amazed on how many rods I've seen with the guides not even close to straight, and that can affect your cast, can cause issues. Yeah, this is just a really nice combo. I'm excited about it. I'm going to use this for my bass fishing finesse techniques, you know, like Ned rigs, Senkos, stuff like that. All right. Next up for you guys, I got a couple of new reels I'm excited to show you guys. So if you're just starting out in bass fishing too, you don't have to have super expensive gear. I don't care what anyone says. Like the Abu Garcia Black Max, you could get for like 50 or 60 bucks. I have one. It was one of my first reels I started with bass fishing. And let me tell you, that thing casts far. It casts farther than my $100 loose speed spool LFS. The only thing with the reel I'm about to show you in the Black Max is they did use a graphite frame, which means it's going to be lighter, but it's not going to be as strong as aluminum. So I wouldn't use it necessarily for like a frog rod where you're going to be using braid and setting the hook really hard. But I'm sure it would be just fine. But personally, I'd rather use an aluminum frame for that. I got this on sale for, I believe, 40 bucks, and it's a slight upgrade from the Black Max, and I love that Black Max. So if it's even just as good as the Black Max or better, then that's a win in my book. I'm going to use this probably for, I use the Black Max a lot for cranking. This is a, let's see, I believe it's a 6.4 to 1. Yeah, 6.4 to 1. This one's also graphite frame. It's got 6 ball bearings. It's really light. It also has this flipping switch. So if you're flipping, and I believe it holds, let's see. So yeah, 6 bearings. It's a 6.4 to 1, which is a good overall speed. 6.4 to 1 or 7.1 to 1 are my 2 favorite gear ratios. 18 pounds of drag. It weighs 7.37 ounces. It will fit 12 pounds of 144 or 145 yards of monofilament. And then for braid, 30 pounds, 140 yards. But one more look at it. Hopefully this camera view is alright for you guys. It's really smooth. And then to take it apart, you pull on this tab right there and you slide it up and your spool comes off. It is a magnetic braking, and the braking on the Black Max, which I'm assuming is the same as on this, is really good. I really like the Abu braking, and I think that's why I can cast that Black Max so far. It's got a really good braking system in it. All right. Yeah, for the price, you can't beat that. You just can't. I wish they would have had more in stock. I would have bought more. So the next one I'm about to show you guys, I'm really excited about. Oh, I gotta put that back in. And it's a Diawa Fuego Ct 100 HSL. The L stands for left-handed. I got this one from Tackle Warehouse. And for $2.99, I bought one of their reel covers just to keep it protected. Alright, and then I believe this one is an aluminum frame. So this can withstand some hard hook sets. This is really, really, really smooth. I like those Daiwa handles. Way better than the Abu Garcia ones. Does got a clicking drag system. Now the spool tensioner doesn't click, but I actually prefer that. And the thumb bar release, it's got some little texturing there, which I really like. Just really, really, really smooth. For $100, man, this is a really good reel. The braking system on it. This is a 7.3 to 1. Let's see if you can see that. Hopefully I'm not standing too close. If so, I apologize. Yeah, this thing feels really light, feels really good in the hand. This is going to be a sweet reel. I'm going to have to get more of these. And we'll see the specs for you guys real quick. Alright, so it's 7.3 to 1. It weighs 7.6 ounces. Max drag is 13.2 pounds, which isn't a lot, but you really don't need all that much drag pounds. It's got 5 bearings with 1 roller. 12 pounds of mono, it will fit 135 yards, 14 110 yards, and 16 90 yards. And it does have their mag force braking, Z mag force braking. And as you can see here, you take like a screwdriver or a penny and you unscrew that to get this cap off. Some bait casters have like a little switch right there for the side plate to come off, and I've had issues with that because my fingers hit it and I've lost the side plate that way. I really hate that. So yeah, these are the new reels I got and rods. Let me put this away. Actually, I'll put it away off camera. But coming up, guys, I still got some more lures to unbox and show you guys. I got a big box in there too to show you guys, and another Sportsman's Warehouse bait purchases. So watch out for that. That should be coming out probably maybe tomorrow or the next day. And if you guys got any enjoyment out of this, please consider hitting the like button. It will help me out a lot. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.